Hello everyone, I'm finally back with another video. I know. It's been a good minute, but I'm back. For those of you that are new to my channel, I actually used to live in France for about a year, and so in this video I'll be talking to you guys about the things that I miss most about living in France. The first thing that I miss about France is the bread selection. So I will show you a picture somewhere of what the bread selection looked like. I know, it's like massive. There's so many options. You can get a full baguette, you can get a half baguette. I mean, it's just, I could go on. I can go on and on about eating the bread. But here in Canada, this is our bread section. I know. What is that? What is that? In France, you can get a full baguette for 40 cents. Here you try to get a baguette, it's $3. Like, I don't even understand. Canada, you need to get on your bread game. And to add, in France, when you buy your baguette, you can go to the machine and you can put your baguette in it and it cuts it for you. I mean, that is just amazing. It made my life. And now that I don't have it, I have to cut my own bread. The second thing I miss about living in France is la bise. And that's where you do the kiss on either cheek. You just go up to someone like, oh, enchanté. I don't know, there's just something about it. I just love doing la bise. I think I must have been French in a past life. It was stupid at how excited I got going to France and being like, oh my god, I get to do my first bise. I'm like, oh my god. The first time I did it, I was like beside myself. I couldn't wait to do it again. I was like, kiss me. The third thing that I miss about living in France is the fashion freedom. And what I mean by that is, I think it's common knowledge that everyone knows that France is a well-dressed country. And I love that you're able to just go around, wear whatever you want, and for the most part, I mean, depending on what you're wearing, but like for the most part in like the fashion industry, I guess, like you could wear flowy clothes, you could wear running shoes with track pants, you could wear gigantic scarves. Like no one looks twice at you. Like it's so common that everyone's pretty well dressed. Whereas, I mean, here in Northern Ontario where I am right now, if you dress nicely, people are going to stare at you and you kind of just become the center of attention wherever you're walking, and you can't help but thinking like, oh my god, everyone's staring at me. And I know here in Northern Ontario it's quite common, like if a man is fashionable, the first idea that goes to the mind is like, oh, they're gay. But I mean, for me, yes, that is the case, but I mean in France, like no one really thinks that, and I kind of like that train of thought. I don't want everyone just to kind of like assume right away. I like how France doesn't carry that assumption with just being fashionable. Another thing that I miss about being in France is the proximity to other countries. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Canada, which is like the second largest country in the world, and like even just to get out of Canada, like pretty much the only place you can drive to is the United States, but I mean, in France, it's close to Switzerland, it's close to Germany, it's close to Italy, it's close to Spain. I mean, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump over to England. Like, oh my god, it's just, you want to go to Spain for some tapas? You want to go to Germany for some bratwurst? Like, there's just so many options, and I miss that. Like, you can just cross the border, and then boom, it's like a different culture, and you're like, different culture, different language, it's just amazing. Something else that I miss about living in France is something called raclette, and I will show you a picture. And it is this cheesy, delicious goodness. Oh my god. And you just like bake it and you eat it with potatoes and meat. And of course there are these places in France where they have like the full, like a half wheel of raclette, and they just like heat it on, I don't know which direction they heat it from, but like they heat it, I think this way. They heat it, and then when it's ready they tilt it and like scrape it off onto like some toast or like some fresh baguette, and you're like, oh my god, what is this? And the last thing I'll mention in this video is the architecture. Oh my god. I'll just show you a couple pictures throughout my travels as to what the architecture looked like. Like, oh my god, the beauty, the grace. Like, you can't get enough of that stuff. Like, it's just so gorgeous. Every corner you turn, you just, if you look at the top of buildings, like you can tell there's so much effort put into that, so much work, so much personality, so much soul. And like, you enjoy going out for walks because there's always something to look at. It's just so beautiful. It has such a good like ambiance, and it's just so amazing. Although there are tons more things that I miss about living in France, I wanted to keep this video somewhat short. But if you guys would like to see more, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, push that little notification button so that way you get notified when I post some more videos,
which will be coming out very soon.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.